Hi, I'm Angie and today I'm making blueberry streusel muffins. I've shared this recipe on my blog, but my family voted these the best blueberry muffins ever, so I thought, well, I better share it with my YouTube subscribers too. So I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees and I've lined a 12-cup muffin pan with muffin papers. In this bowl I've got 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm just going to combine that with 1.25 cups of granulated sugar and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Now I'm going to cut in 1 cup of butter, that's equal to 2 sticks, and I've cut it into chunks, into the flour mixture. So you can use a pastry blender for this or 2 knives, but really the easiest way to do it is just to use your hands. You kind of want to pick up the butter, squeeze in the flour, and then drop it, and then keep going until it's all broken up into chunks. You don't want to cream it, you just want to kind of get pea-sized chunks of butter in there. And it takes a little while. Okay, once the butter has worked into the flour and you've got it into small pieces, you're going to take out 3/4 cup of that mixture. So just measure out roughly 3/4 cup. And I'll put that in a separate bowl. And I'll stir in 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. This is going to be our streusel topping. And I'll just set this aside. Now here I've got 3/4 cup of milk, and I'm going to add in 2 large eggs and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And just beat those together. And now I'll add the milk mixture to the flour mixture and stir it just until it's moistened. You never want to overmix muffin batter. And now I'll gently fold in 2 cups of fresh or frozen blueberries. So lots of blueberries. And now I'll just spoon the batter into my paper-lined muffin cups. You can use an ice cream scoop if you find it easier to do that. Some muffin batters are really runny, and I find it's not actually easier to use the ice cream scoop because it just sort of slops all over. But this is my favorite spoon to use because I know it's exactly the right size for the muffin cups. So that's what I use. This makes very large muffins, which is always good, and lots of blueberries. Okay, now that that's all portioned out, we're going to top each muffin with a generous amount of the reserved streusel topping. It's kind of powdery, so it makes a bit of a mess, but that's okay. It doesn't really burn onto the pan. We're going to bake these at 350 for about 30 to 35 minutes. And you can check out my blog overthekitchencounter.com, where I'll have the link to the written recipe for these absolutely scrumptious muffins. Okay, I'll pop these in the oven and I'll show them to you when they're done. Okay, it's been just over half an hour and the muffins are done. I wish you could smell it. This smells so good. So thanks for watching, and I definitely want you to try some blueberry streusel muffins.